Welcome to the Eternal Cyclist. Where are we going now? Good morning, everybody. Well, one of the things that has been brought up to my attention that I'm not giving much of or talking much of is tips and trips along the road. What helps you make some stuff and does some stuff? Well, for me, down here, you can see my chair. Get a better angle on it. My chair. It's good. It's great in the morning for sacking all my bedding and everything else. So I take down my hammock and everything before I do it. I always take down my tarp last, take all my other bedding down, which means I can load it on the bike already, have it all loaded up and out of my way, and that way be ready for packing up as quick as possible. Then the chair is also handy to sit down, sit and have a nice enjoyable breakfast. Makes you feel a bit more like a human being. This is one of the things, when you do long trips like this, living on the road, you gotta have things that make you feel kinda the normal world. Oh, okay, we'll talk more later. Alright, trying to play with the drone in the morning while attempting to get out of this low little place I camped the previous night. Here in Austria, just like Germany, camping in the wild is forboaten. Not allowed. So you gotta go off the road a little bit more than usual, hide into some deeper places. Not my favorite, but it's what it is, so we deal with it. Well, we're gonna start out the morning. Weather's getting better, so at least that's good. The sun is shining, trying to find good places to ride and trails and work out some bugs. Attempting to see the snow-capped mountains in the background. It's not always turning out and showing the way it should, but as you can see, clear-ish day. Weather's okay. Nice scenery. Trying to find this long-distance bike route. It's been kind of interesting. Some nice paths keep going through, but it keeps breaking up, and I keep losing track of it. But here, goes over some nice cities, goes through a nice park, along little rivers, but... Okay, something I need to learn, I need to watch on my bottles. They don't have this. Otherwise, you're supposed to come back to these stations and return your bottles and get credit back for them. Otherwise, you lose up to 25 cents or 35 cents a bottle, plastic. Still attempting to get a good shot of those Alps in the background, snow-covered mountains, just not getting it yet. Just a reminder to everybody, if you take the actual bike trails, they are safer, but they are longer. A lot of times they jog in and out of areas that you just wonder where the hell they're going. So like the motorbikers there, they're going up over that way for the more scenic ride. But bicycle paths doesn't always mean it's a scenic ride. It just means what they consider a safer area for you to ride through, which means sometimes going way off 4 or 5 kilometers that way and then veering back 3 or 4 kilometers here. The problem is, as a non-local, you don't know each one of these trails where they go. Still got some of these nice little Austrian villages and cities to go through. I do so much like the colored buildings. They make it stand out and give you such that mystique feeling. What are you gonna do? Just enjoy. Okay, we're getting closer to the Austrian-German border. Should be crossing today, but I need to find a McDonald's or something. Wi-Fi has been shit at most grocery stores. Here they have the sister company. Wi-Fi hasn't been good there, and so I need to get some charging and some Wi-Fi. One of the things I don't like is they kind of throw you off the road or don't have anything on the road, and then you got to end up coming through these villages, which is nice, but there's no real thing marked on it as to whether or not it's going to where you want to go to via bike, or like I say, it's going to cut way in and cut around to that. So you usually got to stop, look at your own map, and even on that it's never 100% clear because they suddenly have close off, block offs, and other things. So you just got to take your chances some days. And they still drive like maniacs on the back roads anyway, so what's the difference? Like we say, we never know what these trails are going to be, where they're going to lead to, how they're going to come back and forth. Traffic on roads. Sometimes you get lucky, sometimes you don't. And of course, there's always this when the road gets a little too spicy up there, and then you can always hopefully look for the trails that aren't the best, but it's a road, safer for me, safer for the trucks, so we take it. Lazy cyclists, so lazy. They don't ever do anything. They just stand on the side of the road, eating and drinking. Eat, drink, and be merry. Oh, this one's pretending he's a bikepacker, half bikepacking, half regular panniers in the back. He's at least full panniers. I can deal with that. He's stuck to one regime. What have we got the guy in the back? Let's pick on him next. Ah, he's also one of those fakers. Ah, no, he's got the full. So you got all three categories here. One who pretends to be a full bikepacker, so he's supposed to be the new elite cyclist. The old school, regular, we don't care anymore. Then the upgrade, you know how it is. Passing through the birthplace of Hitler. Yes, Adolf Hitler. This was where he was born, Austria, not Germany. But Germany's just on the other side of the river. So, yeah, don't see no big signs for it. This is a trusting country. They must follow rules quite well. As you come up to this railway crossing, there's no railway guard at all. They just stop and play good. Sometimes they even check before they cross both sides. Not sure what these two structures were. Maybe a rebuilt house, and of course the church is a church. I like them. Okay, just spent about an hour at McDonald's getting everything charged up. Took forever to upload the stupid video. Some days it works good, some days it doesn't. Wi-Fi, this, that. But got some other things done and requested a warm shower host in about 3 days. But I do need to get a SIM card, cross the border into Germany. I'm leaving Austria now. But first got to get a little more food across the street. Okie dokie. Last peak, Austrian city. So we'll find out how quickly things change in Germany or don't change in Germany. As far as shops go, as far as things go. So, we get the run over. Flags will change for sure. Heineken for me, you shouldn't have. And the beautiful clock tower. And that's it. We get out of the old city. Okie dokie. Get up onto the sidewalk. There's the centrum of the town. It's Austria. This is now the INN River, Eins River. I don't know what the rooster's for. But welcome. You see the flags will change up ahead. Welcome to Germany. Deutschland. Gonna start following a bike trail that goes to the second river after the one that divides in between Germany and Austria. Let's see where it brings us. Yeah, if this wasn't trying to get somewhere in a certain period of time, I would be looking at these bike paths more and taking them along the scenic routes. Like you see here, they go through the towns, go through different stuff. But the basic bike path here, AZUB, was up there. I went the opposite way. I went across the mountains instead of AZUB, so I went around that one. And this goes up into the Alps and everything else. It would be 520, but I don't know if it goes to where I need to go, so I've got to take a quick stop, look at it, see exactly where this one will go, and if it does, why not? I still have a few more days to do this in. Okay, a 3-4 tier system. One is down there, the other one is the river here, the third one is the bike path up there where he is. So hopefully up ahead I'll get onto the higher pass to be able to see what else is around. Now it's a German village. Can you tell the difference? There is a little bit, but not hugely. Wait for it, church. Well, this one finally kind of get a glimpse of the Austrian Alps in the background over there. When I zoom in, you might see them a little better. They are. The eye sees it much better than what the camera does, but at least you're gonna see what they kind of look like. Okay, As night gets ready to fall, I've got my pumpkin soup with ganache and cheese cooked. Got my drinks for the night. My bike is moved next to the hammock, so it's safe. I can put the alarm on. I don't have to worry about anything. My day bag is underneath for snacks and stuff. Hammock is set up underneath here. Everything is good. We're in Germany now again, where camping in the woods is forboaten. So just like Austria, technically not allowed, but we got to do what we got to do.
Thanks for watching. Please subscribe.